Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining this next break of mine. We have a hobby box of 2022 Bowman First Edition, not to be confused with the 2022 Bowman Draft First Edition, which would be a little bit different. The Bowman First Edition should have the Ellie De La Cruz first in it, while the Bowman Draft would not have that, obviously. Um, this is the fourth, I think, first edition Bowman hobby box that we've done from different years and stuff, and we've always been successful. We've always had some really nice hits in these boxes. Definitely hoping to keep that streak going because this is one of my very, very favorite things to break. I actually call it Old Reliable around here at home. My wife says, what are you going to break next? And I say Old Reliable. So, first edition has been good to us. Obviously, these are more of a limited edition than your typical Bowman boxes. Um, One of the difficult things about these, though, is that they don't have the same autograph checklist. The autograph checklists on these are very exclusive. So if you hit an auto, even if it's of a guy that didn't pan out or that you've never heard of, typically that auto is going to be pretty solid. So take a look at that checklist to see what some of the autographs are in some of these first edition boxes for sure. Also, real quick, apologies to those of you who joined. Obviously, I appreciate the support. I appreciate everybody hopping in this. I'm excited to rip. Very excited. I love this product. But I apologize that there just wasn't more time to do trades. We are going to be leaving town tomorrow afternoon and won't be back until Sunday evening. I would hate for this break to get pushed back to like Monday after opening it up today. So I want to make sure that we get a chance to rip and see if we get some really solid cards. All right, I'm going to get the teams up on my phone over here to the side, and let's start ripping. Best of luck to everybody. Let's have some fun. Bowman 2022 Bowman First Edition. 24 packs, 10 cards per pack. It is a high quantity break, obviously. Take these out kind of carefully. You're not going to see any chromes in here. The first editions do not have chrome. However, you should see lots of color. Yes, Lynn, good luck. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Make room for... There we go. Spencer, thank you for joining. Appreciate the support, sir. All right.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, let's start ripping. Best of luck to everybody. Let's have some fun. See who we get. Hoping to see lots of color. We've had a pretty good streak with that. We're going to start off with a base pack. Sedan Rafaela. Lots of names in here. Ronnie Mauricio, Luis Rodriguez, Brett Beatty, Dari Lorenzo first, Makai Backstrom first, Robbie Martin Jr. And when I say first, that's what I'm talking about right here. It's their first Bowman card, as noted in the top corner. This Robert Hassel, on the other hand, does not have the first. So if you hear me say the first, that's what I'm talking about. Emmanuel Rodriguez and Raquelvin De Castro. So we start off with a boring base pack. We should see some, I believe we're going to see some sky blues out of here. And there's our first color right there. That looks like it's going to be blue, possibly out of 150. Right behind this Max Muncy first. Max Muncy for Oakland. And the blue is Jorbit Vivas first for the Dodgers. And that is numbered 38 of 150. And Lynn, you get the first numbered hit of the night. A nice little color match there. as well. It's the good vibes of hanging out and watching the break live, right? Hopefully we can hook everybody else up as well. All right, continuing on this second pack, Wilman Diaz, Andrew Lara first, Elijah Tatis first, Michael Triana first, Ian Lewis first, Trey Sweeney first, Dustin Harris first, and Mizell Urbina. It's going to be, it looks like a sky blue. We get a Justice Thompson first, followed by the sky blue for Houston, Will Wagner. These are not numbered, but they certainly look nice. And I'll make sure I sleeve these up before I move on. Junior Sanchez first, Christian Hernandez, Ed Howard, Brendan Valenzuela first, Raquelvin DeCastro, Adrian Sagasti first, Lennon Sosa first, and Anthony Rodriguez first. And this pack's giving me a little bit of trouble here. Apologies. There we go. Just want to make sure I don't bend any corners. And we're gonna have some orange in this one. So let's do one of these. Orange is nice and low numbered. That should be out of 25. Ricardo Genova's first. Spencer Torkelson, Nico Cavadas first. Emmanuel Rodriguez, Adley Rutschman, Pedro Pineda, Diego Velasquez first, Nick Gonzalez, Luis Rodriguez, and the orange is Felix Valerio, 13 out of 25 for Milwaukee. That looks real nice. Love that orange. That orange pops so nicely. I believe Kyle had Milwaukee. Yes, he did. Congratulations, Kyle. A nice little hit there. Low numbered. Lucky 13 on that one. 13 out of 25. We have a sky blue here. Roberto Campos first, and the sky blue is Harry Ford for Seattle at the time. Now with the Washington Nationals. Ariel Amador, Alexander Ramirez. There's an Ellie De La Cruz first. We'll sleeve him up. This obviously would have been a very, very desirable card, and it still is a desirable card, obviously. Christian Roa first, Pedro Leon, Jose Ramos first, Helio Ramos, and Alejandro P.A. first. I actually had this exact card a few years ago. It was first edition, and on the front it was Alejandro P.A., and on the back it was a Pittsburgh Pirates prospect. I sold that many years ago. Base pack here, Euribiel Angeles first, C.J. Abrams, Pedro Pineda, Jordan Lawler, Zach Veen, Norge Vera first, Brian Bello first, Luca Tresh first, Ed Howard, and Harry Ford. Another base pack here, Alejandro P.A. I always like to check the backs of them. Victor Lizarraga first, Bobby Witt Jr., Royce Quintana first, Wilman Diaz, Samad Taylor first, Jeremy Vargas first, Yohendrick Penango, Curtis Mead first. That was a bigger hit back then. And Luis Matos. Mead is in the show now. Seems to be performing fairly well. and more base. So hopefully we work our way through all these base packs, and then we get lots of sky blue and other color after that. PCA, Luis Gonzalez first, Christian Roa first, Yosuar Garcia first, Errol Vera, Brandon Jaraba first, Michael Escato first, Spencer Torkelson, Colson Montgomery first. Big power hitter. Things are going well for him with the White Sox right now. And a first Bowman of Royce Quintana. And we're going to see some sky blue here in a second. Shaylin Polanco for Pittsburgh. And the sky blue is a first of Carlos Aguiar for Minnesota. Leover Peguero, Anthony Rodriguez first, Orelvis Martinez, Ranier Quintero first, Michael Triana first, Maximo Acosta, Martin Jimenez first, and Denzer Guzman first. There's a yellow. That may be out of 75, I believe. All right, let's find out. Jose Rodriguez first, Marco Luciano, Heriberto Hernandez, Ranier Quintero first, Carlos Aguiar first, Diego Rincones first, Simon Muzziotti first, Edis Leonard first, lots of firsts in here, Benjamin Bailey first, and the yellow is a first of Martin Jimenez for Toronto. That is numbered 50 out of 75. Colors are popping tonight, looking pretty. Toronto. Give you a shout out here real quick. Toronto. That goes to Lynn. Congratulations, Lynn. There you go. A couple numbered cards for you so far. Sky blue coming right up. Pedro Leon first there, and then Elijah Tatis, sky blue for the White Sox. Christian Roa first, Jeremy Vargas first, Luis Angel Acuna, Errol Vera, C.J. Abrams, Sedan Rafaela first, Raquelvin De Castro, and Reginald Preciado. More sky blue. Dustin Harris first, and then the sky blue is Victor Lizarraga for San Diego. A first of Carlos Aguiar, Daryl Hernandez first, Jordan Walker tearing it up this year, Benjamin Bailey first, John Kenzie Noel first, Noelvi Marte, Ariel Amador, Sal Frelick. Lots of these guys are in the bigs right now. It's always cool ripping these packs that are a few years old of these prospects and seeing how many of these guys are in the show. Diego Velasquez first, Robert Dominguez first, Roberto Campos first, Edis Leonard first, Martin Jimenez first, Jason Dominguez, Luis Matos, Dustin Harris first, Michael Triana first Bowman, and Fidel Montero first Bowman. Definitely seems to be more base packs in this 2022 product, but we still have a ways to go. Lennon Sosa, Yoelqui Cespedes, Brandon Valenzuela, Junior Sanchez first Bowman, Marcelo Mayer, Luis Verdugo first, Jack Sawinski first, Mizel Gonzalez first, Hedbert Perez, and Jay Allen. There's a sky blue coming up after Emmanuel Rodriguez. And that sky blue is Michael Escato for Pittsburgh. Mekhi Backstrom first, Samad Taylor first, Jose Salas, Robert Hassel, Alejandro P.A., Trey Sweeney, Brandon Jaraba, and Justice Thompson first. We've had a lot of first Bowmans in this box so far, which is very nice. Another sky blue coming up after Marco Luciano here. And that is a first of Max Muncy for Oakland. There's a first of Luke Waddell, Jordan Lawler, Spencer Torkelson, Estevan Machado first, Helio Ramos, Isaac Pacheco, Oswaldo Cabrera first, and Zayed Salinas first. More sky blue. Malcolm Nunez, and the sky blue is C.J. Abrams for San Diego at the time. A non-first of him. Jorbit Vivas, Sedan Rafaela, Marcelo Mayer, Jeremy Vargas, Yoelki Cespedes, Ronnie Mauricio, Brett Beatty, and a Colson Montgomery first. A couple of Colson Montgomery firsts in this box so far. And moving things right along here. More sky blue. Henry Davis, and then Edis Leonard for the Dodgers. Sky blue of him. Matt Frazier first, John Kenzie Noel, Maximo Acosta, Alan Cerda first, George Valera first, Luis Matos, Julio Rodriguez, prospect card of him, Peyton Wilson first. Victor Lizarraga first, a sky blue of Adley Rutschman for Baltimore. Adley having a real nice year. Jay Allen, Maizel Gonzalez, Isaac Pacheco, Pete Crow Armstrong, Jack Sawinski, Colton Cowser, Mekhi Backstrom, and Zayed Salinas. And we've got, it looks like 5 more packs to go here. Alexander Ramirez and sky blue of Jose Rodriguez for Texas. Garrett Mitchell, Edis Leonard, Junior San Quentin first, Jackson Churio first. Was hoping we'd see a Jackson in here. Exciting young player there. Elijah Tatis first, Bobby Witt Jr., Jorbit Vivas, Ian Lewis first. Base pack, Helio Ramos, Heriberto Hernandez, Junior San Quentin, Hendry Mendez first, Maximo Costa, Felix Valerio, Will Wagner, Christian Hernandez, Leover Peguero, and Andrew Lara. And 3 packs left. More color. Let's go. Feel like we got all 3 color out of the first half. Yep, more base right here. Alvin Guzman first. There's another Jackson Churio. Jose Rodriguez. Benjamin Bailey. Whoops. Sorry, everybody. Orelvis Martinez, Diego Cartaya, Jose Ramos first, Eduardo Lopez first, Max Muncy, and Jeter Downs. More base. We're going to have one more pack to hit one more color. Uribiel Angeles first, Jose Pastrano first, Isaac Pacheco, Addis Leonard, Matt Frazier, Jeremy Vargas, Diego Rincones, Marco Luciano, Ariel Amador, Braylon Miner first. All right, come on. Last pack magic. Let's go. Show me a red. And it's going to be a sky blue, so better than nothing, but a little disappointing there were only 3 numbered cards here. Norge Vera, Roberto Campos, Luis Gonzalez, Francisco Alvarez, Fran Alduy first, Jay Allen, Fidel Montero first, Roismar Quintana, Marcelo Mayer, and the sky blue to close us out is Andrew Lara for Washington. And I can say with pretty good certainty that that is the first time that we've opened a first edition box that didn't have at least 4 numbered cards in it. However, the ones we got sure are pretty. Martin Jimenez out of 75 there, Jorbit Vivas out of 150, and the Felix Valerio out of 25. We did get plenty of our sky blue, as you see here, as well as a couple Jackson Churios and an Ellie. There were some Colson Montgomerys in there. Some solid little, most of these are firsts, which is nice. But I'm a little disappointed we didn't see more color there. I don't know, maybe it was the product of the year. But regardless, having 2 numbered under 100 is not too shabby. But I appreciate everybody. I appreciate you. I hope that everybody got something out of here that you were looking for and hoping to get. Hopefully it was worth your time. I certainly enjoyed ripping it and seeing what we would see. It's always interesting to go back a few years later and find a first of like a Ellie De La Cruz or a Jackson Churio or something like that. So, but yeah, there you go. I always like to go back to old reliable. These Bowman first edition. But yeah, very fun. I appreciate you. Thank you, Lynn. And thanks everybody for hanging out. It was a lot of fun. Look for my next break. I'm going to post on Sunday. You'll see that there in a new channel that I posted. Under Professor Paul's Breaks, which is upcoming breaks. I have a Bowman 2026 Bowman mixer coming up with a couple mega boxes and a couple blasters. And again, we'll post that up on Sunday. So appreciate everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. Lynn, I'll get with you. Send me a DM so I can respond in a little bit.